GameStop reporting results just moments ago. The big news, the company has announced a new CEO and a new CFO, both coming over from Amazon. New CEO Matt Furlong most recently oversaw Amazon's Australia business. GameStop calling him a, quote, veteran e-commerce leader. Let's bring in Anthony Chukumba, managing director at Loop Capital. Anthony used to cover GameStop. That's dropped coverage in January. So he can be brutally honest, Anthony, about some of the announcements we heard today. Ryan Cohen becomes chairman. We got the earnings, no guidance, and this new CEO announcement. What's your take?
So, look, I don't know either of these two individuals. I do cover Amazon, so that's a name that I'm very, very familiar with. But here's what it really comes down to. It's great that these guys worked at Amazon. Amazon's a very successful retailer that I do cover, that I'm very familiar with. But at the end of the day, GameStop's problems have very little, if anything, to do with e-commerce. The problem is not that they're not a good omni-channel retailer. The problem is that gamers are increasingly downloading video games. I mean, look, they can hire Jeff Bezos when he comes back from space. He's looking for a new job. Last I heard, it's not going to make a difference. The symptoms are not aligned with the diet, with the medicine that the doctor is giving them. And you can hire anyone you want from Amazon, not going to make a difference.
Well, explain that a little more, because there are a lot of people that are very bullish on this stock, and the idea is that it's a turnaround play, and that Ryan Cohen has had success as a founder of Chewy in building an e-commerce business, and that you can do something like this here, that GameStop can get a piece of the action on the digital downloads.
Yeah, I mean, there were a lot of people that were bullish about internet stocks like Pets.com back in the late 90s, early 2000s. There were a lot of people that were bullish about the housing market in 2006, 2007. There were a lot of people that were bullish about, tulips back in the 1600s. I mean, just because the people are bullish doesn't mean that it's right. It's very, very simple. GameStop's problems are not that they are not a good e-commerce retailer. They could be a better e-commerce retailer. A lot of people could be better e-commerce retailers, but that's not going to solve their problems. The problem is that more and more gamers, instead of buying physical video games, they're downloading them. And when they download them, they don't download them from GameStop. They download them from Xbox Live. They download them from PlayStation Network. They download them from Steam. They don't download them from GameStop. And so not only do they not get that sale, but then there's no physical game, for GameStop to essentially buy from the gamer and then mark up. None of that is going to change because GameStop has a better website. And Ryan Cohen, I'm not taking anything away from the guy. He's got probably at least one more zero behind his net worth than I do. Probably, sorry, 3, maybe 4. But at the end of the day, being really good at selling dog food has nothing to do with being really good at selling video games.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.